Alright. You ready?
Yep.
Can I do this? Okay.
The following is a presentation of Tonganoxie Sports Live, your new home for Chieftain athletics. The following is a presentation of Tonganoxie Sports Live. It's time for the Chieftains on your new home for Tonganoxie High School athletics, Tonganoxie Sports Live. Tonganoxie Sports Live is presented by Kansas Insurance, locally owned and operated. Learn more at kansasins.com. Also by Brothers Market, Community National Bank, Midwest Chiropractic Center, S&S Auto Body, The White Birch Agency Realty Executives, Physical Therapy Solutions, First State Bank and Trust, the Tonganoxie Recreation Commission, and Wizard of Paws. It's time for the Chieftains, right here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the fairgrounds here in Tonganoxie, Kansas. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan, and we are ready to bring you the season finale of Tonganoxie Sports Live for the 2020-2021 athletic year, and we are ready to cap it off with a softball doubleheader between your Tonganoxie Lady Chieftains and the visiting Jeff West Tigers. Should be a great game today. Couldn't ask for any more beautiful weather. A balmy 64 degrees and a light breeze as we are out here in dead center. Couldn't ask for a better day for a partner.
Oh, it's beautiful out here. And we don't have the howling winds that we've been fighting in the last few broadcasts, so there shouldn't be any problem fielding fly balls and judging them. So should be a great day for baseball, softball.
Yeah, it's about time. Our last spring broadcast here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. We finally get actual spring weather. In the past, what is it, maybe 3, maybe 4 games, we've had cold wind chill game, wind howling down our necks and making the setup a little hard. And I think we got a good day for it today, though.
Oh, it looks beautiful.
It looks beautiful. And just like we promised last week during the boys varsity baseball game last Tuesday, we were going to have kind of a new setup as we are set up almost dead center out here on the kind of slope out here in center field, right? Just over the fence of center field. I will zoom out here and kind of give you a nice picture of what we're looking at out here. Is absolutely beautiful. You can almost capture the whole entire field if you just zoom all the way out. But beautiful picture, and we're kind of debuting our new scoreboard. I think we're starting to move on from the ways of the old scoreboard camera. We got an online scoreboard that'll look a little more professional, a little more clean, and should never focus out of frame or nothing due to any of the winds or weather conditions or what have you. So it should be a great broadcast tonight. For this doubleheader, we're going to take our first break of the broadcast. We'll be right back with some starting lineups. You're watching Chieftains softball on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
To be successful on the field or the court, you need a quality team. To be successful in the real estate game, you need the team at White Birch Properties Realty Executives in Tonganoxie. Amanda, Brianna, and Joanna make up this team of like-minded individuals with the goal of making the home buying and selling process enjoyable and stress-free. The team at White in it to win it. Stop by and put together your game plan at 1203 State Avenue, Suite B in Tonganoxie, or call 913-417-1007.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. Kansas Insurance, local, independent, serving you.
Shop local and save at Brothers Market in Tonganoxie, where we treat you like family. Brothers Market has great everyday deals throughout the store. Enjoy fresh cut steaks from the meat department, the freshest fruits and vegetables from the produce aisle, and savor the flavors from the bakery. Check out their weekly ad to get the best deals on what you need. From apples to aspirin, Cool Whip to cool crisp lettuce. Brothers Market, open daily. Learn more at shopbrothersmarket.com.
And welcome back. Getting ready to get things started here at Tonganoxie. Heading to their dugout as they get their final warm-ups in. Jeff West starting to wrap up their routine, and we will get things underway. Let's get some started lineup fired away, partner. We'll start with the visiting Jeff West Tigers.
Okay, leading off for the Lady Tigers, we've got the right fielder, Brown. Batting second, playing second base is Coates. Batting third and catching today is Davis. Batting fourth is number 12, Young. And then the first baseman, Becker, is batting fifth. The center fielder, Cloud, is sixth. The pitcher, Hartley, is batting seventh. The third baseman, Villela, is batting eighth. The designated player is C. Johnson. And the number 10 hitter is going to be Sutton. And she is the flex player starting off in left field.
Sounds good. Jeff West will be up to bat here very shortly, as you can see. Both head coaches stepping out onto the plate for the meeting as head coach on the right. Coach Whitman for the Lady Chieftains, and on the right, or on the left, head coach Chad Jackson, head coach of the Tigers. Let's go ahead and roll out the starting line for the hometown favorites, Lady Chieftains.
Yeah, leading off is the left fielder, Vandervoort. Sorry about that. Batting second is the catcher, Garcia. Batting third is the right fielder, Wilson. Batting cleanup and playing first base is Mays. Batting fifth and playing the hot corner today is Warbeck. Batting sixth and playing second base is Booker. Batting seventh and playing shortstop is Clarkson. Batting eighth is the pitcher, Tanner. And the number 9 hitter is the left fielder, Isaacs.
Sounds good. So there's your starting line for both squads. And both teams coming into today having a little bit of a rough slide as of late, according to the Max Presley. Chieftains coming in with 4 wins. This matchup, Jeff West only coming in with 1. There were a couple that were undecided, so I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. But nevertheless, a couple teams that might not be looking to make a playoff run, but nevertheless looking to just finish on a strong note here. We're starting to wrap up the season, starting to wrap up the school year. That's kind of what I always remember when I was in high school. Whenever it came time to playoff baseball or softball, that always meant school was getting out too. It was always a great time of year.
Yeah, the Lady Chiefs are really young this year. I think there's only 2 seniors on the team.
They are a very young squad.
They should have a bright future ahead of them.
Should be very bright. Indeed, it's been a very prestigious softball team here within the past few years, especially here in the 2010s. Coach Stephanie Whitman doing a great job with her squad each and every year. Always has them competing, always, but, just like with any great team, though, every now and then you are going to have an off season, but I would be willing to look back on this broadcast in the future, and when you get some of these more freshmen and heavy bulk of this roster are sophomores and freshmen, only one junior, the pitcher, Lolly Tanner. So, like you said, a lot of youth on this team, but this is great varsity experience that they're getting, and they're only going to get better from it.
Yeah, playing together at this level is really going to help going forward.
Absolutely. As the meeting has Wrapping up here at home play. We're going to take one last break, and we'll be right back with first pitch. You're watching Chieftains softball on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
With the First State Bank & Trust mobile app, you can bank from anywhere. Check your balance while you're waiting in line here, or transfer funds while you're here. Forget to pay that bill? Pay it from here. Don't cut your visit short to go to the bank. Make your deposit from here. And remember, you're always welcome to bank right here. Did you know First State Bank & Trust has donated over $112,000 to Tonganoxie schools? Every time you swipe your Tonganoxie Chieftain debit card, we donate. For more information, visit us at firststateks.com. Member FDIC.
And welcome back. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drenner live on site at the Leavenworth County Fairgrounds here in Tonganoxie, Kansas. Getting ready for this afternoon, this evening's doubleheader between your Tonganoxie Chieftains and the Jeff West Tigers. Meeting is wrapped up at home plate. The Lady Chieftains take the field, getting ready to start the top of the first here, and be interesting to see, partner. We've covered. This will be our third game with watching these Lady Chieftains. We started our very first spring broadcast all the way back on April 1st. On April Fool's Day, we had a softball doubleheader here when they played Spring Hill, and then we saw them again when we were covering over for our sister station at Payola Sports Live when they played the Panthers. And I think the thing that stands out to me the most about both those games is starting pitching. They got to find a way to try to hang in there and try to keep their team in it. And get the bats going as well to kind of help out the defense on both sides of the ball, just trying to help each other and see if they can do it today against these Tigers.
Yeah, we have Hartley starting off on the mound for the Lady Chieftains, and we'll see how it goes from here, partner.
Should be a great one, and just right on cue, Hartley steps into the box, ready to take her first swing at it, and Molly Tanner is ready to go, and with the first pitch on the way.
Yeah, the leadoff hitter is Brown.
Brown.
Yeah, okay. For the Jeff West Tigers.
Gotcha.
She's the right fielder.
She takes that one.
Call strike.
Call strike. Oh, no, I think that might be the same umpire we had at that Payola game where you got to wait about 3 seconds after the pitch for him to
He's not real fast.
make the call. Not very fast. He's not really loud. No doubt left behind that one as Tanner gives her the gas and blows it right by her.
Yeah, she had some velocity on that one. She's ahead to count.
Looking for the early strikeout here, and Brown's able to foul that one off and behind the Jeff West dugout.
Yeah, she doesn't want to lose her here. She's evened up the count now.
And that one popped up out here into the outfield, and it's going to drop, and it looks like a lack of communication there is going to lead to a leadoff hit here.
Yeah, in that particular situation, the shortstop has to take control of that until they're called off by the right fielder. So there's a little bit of miscommunication there, and it cost them a single.
So a very unfortunate set there, and laying the bunt down with just going foul.
Yeah, this is the second baseman, Coates. Looks like they had the bunt play on.
And this is Audrey Coates, the freshman. And taken up high. Garcia doing a great job looking down the runner at first base, seeing if she was going to go or not.
It looked like she's swinging away, so they must have taken the bunt off.
And definitely now with 2 strikes down on her, the bunt is officially out of play. Unless if you're feeling really, really confident, you're going to get it down and fair. That one foul tipped, and I think that was a foul tip off of Garcia.
Yeah, that's why they wear the equipment.
Yeah,
It still rings your bell, though.
back there is Santiana Garcia, the freshman. Again, one of the young up-and-comers is on this Lady Chieftains squad, and you see the umpire kind of giving her a bit of time, getting some extra softballs from the Jeff West dugout.
A little courtesy time from the ump is nice.
Yeah, very much appreciated. I'm sure. Now, Tanner looking for the strikeout and just getting a piece of it. Are they going to call a drop third strike?
I'm not sure.
Well,
yeah, I guess they did.
It'd have to be a drop third strike, or
I'm not sure why she didn't try to throw her out though. Oh no, she's not.
Well, now she's going to the.
I think when first base is occupied, that play is not in play. It's a dead ball. So we have one out. She's a K swinging.
Okay.
That brings up Davis, the catcher for Jeff West.
It's Olivia Davis, the senior. Jeff West with the runner in scoring position, only one out, and that delivery from Tanner just a little bit high upstairs. And gets her to swing and miss on that one, so
A little high on the outside, but she got the swing and miss.
and she got her to bite the second time around. Putting it in play, and it's going to squeak through onto the outfield, and they're going to send the runner home, and a bad throw is not going to get her, and Jeff West strikes first in this ball game.
Yeah, that ball had eyes going between first and second. So now we got.
Well, it looked like that one, it just squeaked right through, right in between Mays and Booker there, between first and second. And I think just like you said, partner, that ball had eyes, so they got out into right field, and
Yep.
very quickly here, Jeff West with the early lead, and it looks like we do have a pinch runner, and it looks like it's going to be number 2, Michaela Stewart.
Right. So that brings up the cleanup hitter, Young, who's the shortstop. She's a lefty, too. That was a good pitch there.
Takes the first pitch for a strike. Popped up and
Out of play.
out of play. Be nice. We've seen so many times here already in the early goings that Tanner's had the batter down to 2 strikes, and she just hasn't quite been able to finish anybody off quite yet.
There's a well-hit ball there.
Right on cue, and that's
Ooh.
off the top of the
fence.
piping here on the fence. Almost a homer and bringing everybody home. And just like that, Mallory Young is in with a triple.
That ball was scalded. She didn't miss a home run by much, and she wasn't getting any help from the wind either.
No, I mean, and it's like we talked about before, the wind it's not blowing very strong right now, but nevertheless, when it is blowing right into the infield, so definitely no help at all.
She barreled that one up.
And it looks like another bunt being laid down. It gets right in front of Tanner, and a bad throw to the plate, and the run is going to score. And off the bat there, the runner will also advance up to second. It is now 3-0 Jeff West.
Yeah, I believe that's going to go as an E1.
Yeah, I don't think there's any other way you can chalk that one up. And you can give credit there to the batter. You know, laying down the bunt, making contact. A little bit too strong is.
Yeah, it was right to the pitcher.
It was right to the pitcher, to Tanner, but she just made a bad throw, and Garcia couldn't wrangle it in. And
well, she threw behind the runner, so there was no chance.
yeah, so
Still only one away.
that was a little Becker thought about going there for maybe for a second or two.
And this is the number 6 hitter, Cloud. She is the center fielder.
And coming a little too close inside on that one.
That was a pretty close pitch.
Or some relief here. I looked like a pretty good pitch, and she gets the call.
Yeah, I think that is the same umpire.
I mean, it's best after the pitch is in the catcher's mitt to wait a good 3 seconds or so just to hear the call. Is
That's a walk.
so the walk, still 1 out. Now Jeff West runners on first and second. This will be bringing up to the plate the number 7 hitter.
Yeah, number 7 hitter, which is Hartley, the pitcher.
Trying to help herself out here in another well-played bunt, but the throw's going to be over in plenty of time to first. And now Jeff West advancing the runner, so Hartley doing her job there. And now another base hit here could add 2 more in the first inning for the Tigers. And she makes contact on it, but right there is the shortstop as she throws it over, and Mays going down to get it in time. And that will end the inning. Jeff West bringing 3 runners across. It's time for the Chieftain bats to wake up and get this rally going here in the bottom of the first. You're watching Chieftain softball on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Ball until April 2nd. For more information or to get registered, go to tongyrec.org or call the Tonganoxie Recreation Commission at 913-845-3502.
Community-minded, community-strong. That's what you get with Community National Bank in Tonganoxie. A small-town feel with the best banking services, including great options on loans, checking and saving accounts, CDs, safety deposit boxes, and more. At Community National Bank, people don't care how much we know until they know how much we care. To learn more, check us out on Facebook at Community National Bank KS or visit communitynationalbank.net. Go Chieftains!
Midwest Chiropractic Center in Tonganoxie is ready to get you back to being the active, energetic person you want to be. Midwest Chiropractic offers a friendly and caring environment with the most comprehensive care for your chiropractic, rehabilitative, and fitness needs. Dr. Robert Shook and Dr. Daniel Haug at Midwest Chiropractic Center care about your health, and their approach to care proves it. To schedule your appointment, call 913-369-0022 or visit them at mwchiropractic.com.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
With the First State Bank and Trust mobile app, you can bank from anywhere. Check your balance while you're waiting in line here, or transfer funds while you're here. Forget to pay that bill? Pay it from here. Don't cut your visit short to go to the bank. Make your deposit from here. And remember, you're always welcome to bank right here. Did you know First State Bank and Trust has donated over $112,000 to Tonganoxie schools? Every time you swipe your Tonganoxie Chieftain debit card, we donate. For more information, visit us at firststateks.com. Member FDIC.
And welcome back. Getting ready for action here in the top of the second. Jeff West leading the Chieftains 3-0 here in the early goings.
After batting 8 in the top half of the first, we'll have the bottom of the order coming up. The leading off will be the designated player, Johnson, and followed by the left fielder, Sutton.
Oh, yeah, apologies about that. Fixing the camera angle just a little bit.
That first pitch was way high for ball 1. That was right down the pipe. Evens the count at 1-1. Two and one.
Outside. You can see maybe the command for Tanner is starting to skew a little bit.
Well, we don't want to give them a free pass here at the bottom of the lineup here.
It is.
As they say, there is no defense for the walk.
And just getting enough of the outside portion of the strike zone there on that one to fill the count up.
Hopefully she can come back and get her here.
Looking to finish it off here, and just up high for ball 4, and the leadoff man is on.
Well, let's see if the Lady Chieftains can roll a pair here. Get a ground ball at a middle infielder.
Double play ball is in play here. That one popped up and out of play along the first base line.
Hopefully the Lady Chieftains can play some solid defense behind Hartley today.
Tanner.
Oh, I'm sorry. Tanner.
Gets her chasing on that one.
Yep. Head in the count.
Looking to finish her off here, and I believe she hit her.
Yeah, hit by pitch.
Right there around the ankle and shin area. That is definitely not a pleasant place to take a pitch if you're going to get hit by one, but nevertheless, taking one from the team there.
Yeah, it brings us back up to the top of the order, and Brown is playing right field. She singled and scored her last time up.
Showed bunt there.
That brings the Lady Chieftain infield scooting in a little bit.
Another great pitch there by Tanner, just on the lower outside corner of the strike zone there, and really looking to put her away here, and
A little bit too low, looked like.
a little bit too low and inside, and ball not getting far enough away from Garcia to make Johnson feel the need to advance up to third. Hot shot and a fair ball.
That ball was scalded.
Is that here? Johnson is going to score, and runners will advance up to third, second and third, and tack on another run for the Tigers as they make it 4-0.
Brown picks up an RBI with that double.
Yeah, for Brown, I think that came off her bat with streaks. That was a hot shot down by the hot corner.
She barreled it. This brings up Coates, the second baseman. She struck out swinging her last time up. Lady Chiefs could use a strikeout here.
Again, popped up and out of play. Yeah, I think that's the thing. We can look back on it, and probably the majority of the batters that have gotten on for Jeff West have done it with 2 strikes against them. So it's not like the Tanner's not getting out in front. And
right.
So, I mean,
she's just having trouble putting them away.
Yeah, just putting them away, and give credit where it's due to the Tigers to just keep battling, hanging in there, and putting the ball in play. That's all you can do. This one grounded right back over to Tanner. She looks off the runner at third. She's going to come anyways, and the throw is out of Garcia's glove. It looked good, but nevertheless, it gets through the backstop, and another run will come across the score, make it 6-0 Jeff West. I'm not sure there. I know typically the pitcher is supposed to back up the catcher, but I believe on a play like that, I don't think there's not too much you can do about that one.
That was kind of bang. I mean, she did all she could do. She looked the runner back and then went to first base. But she didn't look her back far enough, I guess, because she took off on the throw to first.
Almost gave me flashbacks to the Game 5 of the 2015 World Series, when Hosmer went dashing home. It paying off big here again as another 3-run inning for Jeff West, and looking to add on here. And that one belted out to left and just off the fence.
That was the number 3 hitter, Davis, the catcher.
And Davis putting a charge into that one, almost getting it out of the yard. She is in with a stand-up triple.
Yeah, she's got a double and a triple, so she's looking good for the cycle.
Sounds like she's having the in-and-out game so far, having a double, have a triple.
And she scored a run last inning, too.
With the ribby on the side, trying to lay down the bunt there.
That bunt was the safety squeeze because the runner did not break for the plate.
Making contact on it, but it is again out of play.
And this is the cleanup hitter, Young, playing shortstop. She tripled and scored her last time up.
And now right back to Tanner, and good reflexes, and the throw again, and the runner coming home again, and they will score again. Again and again and again, and
That was a pretty good throw, too. She just didn't get the tag down in time, I guess.
I'll chalk it up. Back-to-back runs here in the top of the second where it's a liner right back to Tanner. She looks to run her down at third and the throw over to first, and runner still breaks for home. And
if I was Coach Whitman, the next time I would tell her the next time that happened is run right at that runner to make sure that they go back.
Then stop and throw over.
Yeah, and then stop and throw over. Because, I mean, the ball was hit, firmly enough to the pitcher that she would have had time to run at the runner and then still get the out at first base.
Popped up in that play.
And what I have noticed is the Jeff West runners, when they're being looked back, they're not going back. They're just stopping and waiting for the pitcher to go over to first, and then they're breaking for home.
Very aggressive play.
Very aggressive base running. And this brings up Becker, the first baseman. She reached via error last time and was stranded at second base.
So far in this ball game, one of the few Tigers to not make it around, cross home safely. Yeah, as we talked about in a little bit in the pregame, one of the keys for the Lady Chieftains this game is the consistency with the starting pitching. Got to get off to a better start, and so far to an inning and 2/3. Holly Tanner has had a rough out there so far, allowing 7 runs. As of right now, but maybe a little bit of redemption there. She gets her looking, strike 3 call to end the inning. Chieftain bats coming up right after the break. You're watching Lady Chieftain Softball on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
So, what is love? Love is being independent. Love is dancing. At Shriners Hospital for Children, love is a new smile.
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, love is caring for a child regardless of the family's ability to pay. Learn how you can send your love to the rescue at lovetotherescue.org.
Summer theater, and more. Registration is now open for baseball and softball until April 2nd.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
What would happen if I had to pick up the phone, call 911 for one of my family members or one of my neighbors? What would I do if no one was on the other end to respond? What if there was no 911? So you can be a part of the solution.
Anybody can be a firefighter. Male, female, younger, older.
We are school teachers. We are leaders in business.
It's me, you, anyone that wants to be.
There is no typical firefighter.
Up, but was stranded at first base.
That one lined it again to the first base, but just out of play.
I mean, she's late on that pitch.
Looking to finish her here and getting another pop-up, so 3 straight foul balls.
All to the right side, so I don't know if she's trying to go that way or she's just late.
She's pushing it a little bit.
A little bit of an inside-out swing.
And again, head to the right side, but this one could get down, but a good play out there by the right fielder. And that is one away here in the inning.
Yeah, Wilson made a nice play on that. She got a good jump on that. Made a basket catch.
And Mackenzie Wilson, number 25 out here. One of the few seniors on this team.
That brings up Hartley, the pitcher. She grounded out to the third baseman on a bunt last time up.
And advancing the runners that would eventually come across the score.
Yep.
Pitch a little high upstairs. Ball 4 is called, and Hartley will be on. Let's see if they bring in maybe a courtesy runner for the pitcher. I'm not seeing any motion towards the dugout, so looks like Hartley is going to stay out and run the bases.
And that'll bring up Valila, the third baseman. She grounded out to the shortstop her last time up. Ground out to the shortstop. Be nice here, would have a chance to turn 2.
Be great here. If you just say it enough, you can probably speak it into existence. So let's see if we can make it work here. And again, another one lined out to Wilson, and this time she is not able to get to it as it falls down for a base hit. And the throw in is going to be a little late, and it looks like had the runners a little confused there for a minute, but nevertheless, there's going to be runners on the corners, and still only one out here in the top of the third.
And that walk is now at third base. That brings up designated player Johnson. She walked and scored last time.
Oh, those base on balls. She tries to put down a bunt. Bounce it fell. The pitch from Tanner, and that one belted high.
Foul ball.
And foul.
It's a good thing. It would have scored 2 probably.
And one definitely looked like it would have been trouble if it would have landed safely in the fair play. Another liner right back to Tanner. She goes to the plate, and this time I believe they got her, and they did. Finally a good throw to home plate, and Garcia is able to secure it in her glove, and the runner is out trying to score. So 2 gone, but still runners at second and first. I am honestly a little surprised the runner at third didn't try to do what happened the first 2 times, maybe kind of stand there and see if Tanner, what she would have done. But
well, she never took her eyes off of her that time, so that was good. So that when she did commit, she had her dead to rights. She was DOA, dead on arrival.
Tanner looking to finish the inning here and get the third and final out before we move to the bottom of the third. Swing and a miss there.
This is the left fielder, Sutton. She was hit by a pitch and scored her last time up.
This one belted up, out into the infield, and it is just over the glove of the left fielder. One run is going to score, and another one is going to cross.
I think she just overran that a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit there, as I think that is left fielder. Is that Innes? Number 3.
Vandervoort? Or is that 6? It's hard to see.
Vandervoort is 6 out here in center. I know it's hard to see with the ponytails, and that one shot up to Vandervoort in center. Let's see if she can make a play at the plate. She will not, as Clarkson cuts it off, and it is now 10-0 Jeff West as they reach double digits here in 2 2/3 innings.
I have a courtesy runner coming in.
And the umpire is kind of like what we talked about, and we've seen in past games, with Coach Whitman. I don't know how it's played with these double headers. I don't know if there's a pitch count for certain, for pitchers or what, but even with the rough going that Tanner has had, she is still in there, and she's able to end the inning there. It'll be interesting to see if she is sent back out to the mound to start the top of the 4th. Chieftains have some work to do as they're trailing the Tigers 10-0. We're heading to the bottom of the 3rd.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
To be successful on the field or the court, you need a quality team. To be successful in the real estate game, you need the team at White Birch Properties Realty Executives in Tonganoxie. Amanda, Brianna, and Joanna make up this team of like-minded individuals with the goal of making the home buying and selling process enjoyable and stress-free. The team at White Birch Properties is in it to win it. Stop by and put together your game plan at 1203 State Avenue, Suite B in Tonganoxie, or call 913-417-1007.
Welcome back. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan, and 10-0 is our score.
And we have Tanner, the pitcher, leading off. She could help herself here with a hit.
Good. And Hartley is now starting her third inning of work and is managed pretty well here. And this one,
that's going to get down for a hit.
It's going to land in there for a little blooper base hit and
just over the second baseman.
And hopefully this could be the start of a big inning here for the Lady Chieftains as we are now heading back up to the top of the order.
No,
we got one more.
We have one more. We have Isaacs, the left fielder. She can get a little redemption here for overrunning that ball last half inning.
Sage Isaacs.
You got to have a short memory in this game.
That's the thing with almost all sports. So you got to have a short memory. If something bad happens, you just got to forget about it and move on.
Yep. Going to have a courtesy runner now. Can't tell who that is because they have a warm-up on.
I know, and it's the one thing I find interesting about softball is that I've never seen that where they allow, even when they're out in the field, if there's a little chilly day, they'll allow them to wear a pullover or kind of one of those long-sleeve warm-up shirts over their jerseys and not have the numbers showing. I would think if I was an umpire, that might just drive me a little crazy, but
yeah,
that's just me.
Well, we'd like to give her credit for being in the game, but we just can't see who it is.
Taking low for ball one there from Isaacs.
This is her first trip to the plate this game.
Laying off another one there for ball two.
Got a hitter's count. Must have caught the lower end of the strike zone there.
Yeah, it must have been down at the lowest outside point of the strike zone there. I thought that one maybe looked a little too low and outside.
Yeah.
That one definitely low and out. And Isaacs
base
gets
on
on.
ball. So 2 on and nobody out.
And now that'll bring us back up to the top of the order with Vandervoort.
Yep. She grounded out to short her last time up, so we don't need that this time.
Now, second time here through the order for Lady Chieftains. We've seen Hartley at least once now, so it'll be interesting to see what adjustments they can make and see if they can get to her and possibly get a big inning going here.
Will they start it off right? No reason to be too aggressive on the base running when you're down by 10.
I don't know. Maybe it's just the way we're kind of angled out here.
Oh, he's definitely giving a low strike.
I mean,
But he's calling it both ways. Whoa.
Ooh, and coming.
That was right up in her kitchen.
Yeah. Taking a brief step out, now stepping back in, and Hartley steps on the rubber, and here she comes with the pitch and swung back for a foul tip. Now swinging it, and it looks like, oh, I thought that might have had a chance to get down, and the runner.
They're going to double her off.
And some poor base running there, and very quickly 2 on with nobody out turns into 1 on with 2 outs. And that's just kind of very unfortunate there is Isaacs. It looked like it might have landed down in front of the right fielder, but
well, you have to make sure if you're the runner, you can only go halfway, and then you got to be able to get back. But that ball was hit pretty well, so it got to the right fielder in plenty of time. But she did show off a good arm in getting it back to first base on the fly.
Yeah, that was Reese Brown out there, doubling up, and what looked like could have been an inning of trouble for her team. Bails them out with 2 quick outs here, and
yeah, the old double play is a rally killer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, another strike call. That's I think this. At least he's calling it both ways, I guess. That's all that matters.
You need to know that going to the plate too.
Mm.
You're going to have to protect if he's giving that low strike.
Yeah.
At least foul it off.
Looking to protect here and just getting a piece of that one to foul back.
And this is the catcher Garcia. She grounded out to third her first time up.
Rolled down the first base line, but he gets out of play. So we'll do it again. Here's the pitch for Hartley, and a
nice shot.
Good rip there by Garcia. And
it was hit so hard, though, this night the runner won't be able to score. That was a solid hit.
Chieftains now with their second runner at third in this ball game. And again, like we say, especially now with 2 outs, you don't need all 10 runs here and
it'd be nice
in this inning, but just get the runner home and start chipping away at this lead.
You're absolutely right.
The catcher throwing over to second just to keep the runner honest at first.
Little lady batting Wilson, she's not very big. She's the right fielder. She had the soft liner to the pitcher her last time up. Be nice if she could get a ribby here.
That would be big, a little soft liner, but right there to catch it.
Second baseman
is Coates, and Chieftains were threatening, but they go down quietly as they still trail the Tigers 10-0. We're heading to the top of the fourth right after this. You're watching Chieftains softball on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Get back in the game with Physical Therapy Solutions in Tonganoxie. As a state-of-the-art outpatient physical therapy clinic, Physical Therapy Solutions will develop a plan of care to help you move, reduce pain, restore function, and prevent disability. Physical Therapy Solutions takes great pride in delivering current, quality-driven treatments. Your physical therapist will work with you to help you understand your body so you will achieve long-term health benefits. To learn more, call Physical Therapy Solutions at 913-417-7400 or visit ptsolutionsks.com.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to S&S Body Shop in Tonganoxie. S&S has been the area's premier auto collision repair center since 1972, working on all makes and models, glass replacement, bumper repair, fiberglass and plastic, color matching, and more. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at snsautoandbody.com or call 913-369-3193.
It's 9.
Welcome back. Dylan Funk looks like Dennis Drennan. And the Chieftains in a tough one right now as we're getting ready to start the top of the fourth, and they're
into the meat of the order, too. You got Coates, Davis, and Young. He's done a lot of damage so far. Especially Davis and Young. Looks like we're ready to go here. Coach steps in. Pitch is high and outside. Coach struck out and grounded out our first 2 times. Pitch way high. 2-0. That ball grounded to the shortstop, thrown over, and first baseman couldn't dig it out of the dirt, so she will reach on a E6. That brings up the big hitters, Davis and Young. And unfortunately, these Lady Tigers aren't needing any help here. So hopefully we can tighten up our defense.
It definitely has been a rough start defensively for the Lady Chieftains. 3 runs, and they've allowed 3 innings, they've allowed 10 runs, and it's just been rough to say the least. But nevertheless, Coach Whitman sticking with Tanner out there on the bump. I don't, like I said, I don't know how they operate with these double headers or not, but
yeah, I don't know.
I mean, you might want to try somebody else. And the catcher overthrowing Tanner Garcia, overthrowing her, but
backed up by shortstop.
Yeah, good job by Clarkson being right there to collect it. It gives me flashbacks to Major League 2 with the, the catcher and this fear of overthrowing a pitcher. Did you ever see Major League 2?
I did. It wasn't as good as 1.
It wasn't as good as 1, but.
Then we have Davis at the plate. She's done a lot of damage. She's doubled and tripled and scored both times, her last 2 times up. So.
And she puts the bunt down, but home plate umpire calls for a foul ball.
Well, she wasn't going for the cycle on that one. Unless she could beat it out. I guess it would give her a single.
So she's got a single and a home run left to go.
Yep.
That might be a home run in an elevator shaft, but nevertheless, it's caught for the out, the first out of the inning.
That brings up the shortstop, Young, who tripled her first time up and then grounded to second her last time up. I'm sorry, grounded up to the pitcher.
That one low and outside. Not catching the wide and low strike zone of our home plate umpire. Yeah, offering.
Oh, yeah, she bunted at it.
Again.
Good pitch.
Good pitch and a good job by Garcia to
good location
help sell
too.
It. Mm-hmm.
Keep that ball down. Maybe we can get a ground ball double play.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what the Lady Chieftains are looking for here.
Yeah.
And she
struck her out looking.
Struck her out looking. Thought that one was a little bit too inside, and she tried to sell it, but not fooling.
Too close to take, I guess.
Nope.
It brings up Becker. the first baseman.
That is now the second strikeout for
2.
Tanner.
Yep. One swinging and one looking.
One swinging, one
she
looking.
struck out one in the first. Becker reached on an error on the pitcher her first time up and then grounded out to third in the top of the second.
There we go, with the calling it both ways. There it is.
Mm-hmm. At least he's consistent.
Yeah, well, we'll take it here as Tanner's looking to end the inning and be the first scoreless inning for Jeff West so far here in this ball game. If Lady Chieftains can pull it out and get out of it here.
She's thrown. We're not keeping pitch count, but she's had to have thrown a lot of pitches.
This one
rounded to short.
Goes to the infield and it goes over.
Went to the short way and they call her safe.
And again,
I do believe she beat it.
And I do agree, and I think that is one that Clarkson maybe should have just thrown it to first, and she would have had her in plenty of time. But nevertheless,
yeah, if you're the shortstop though, that's usually the play though, is get that lead runner, but she didn't get it over there quite quick enough.
Now inning is still looming, and there's a little blooper out to right field for a base hit, and that's going to score another run. So again, just
the inability to make a play comes back to bite the Lady Chieftains.
It has just been a rough going defensively. Yeah, and give credit to Jeff West. They play with the cards they're dealt, and they've made the best out of it, and they've turned that into 11 runs here before we're even done with 4 innings. And
that brings up center fielder Cloud, who walked her first time up and then flied out to the right fielder in the top of the third.
And another ground ball that gets through.
It got through the hole between short and third.
And that's another runner coming home to score. Be increasing the score up to 12-0. Lady Chieftains better be careful here because they are now starting to get into the spread territory. And it's just got to be so frustrating when you had 2 outs and you're runner on first and you thought you were going to get out of the inning and you're scoreless without giving up a run, and here you go a few plays later and Jeff West has tacked on 2 more, and just
with the help of an error.
It's just one of those frustrating nights, partner.
Yeah. Well, at least the Lady Chieftains are still battling. They're going to have to put some runs on the board, though. They're going to run out of innings pretty quickly here.
I believe is it
10 after 5, I believe.
It's 10 after 5.
15 after 3.
So we didn't quite get 15 after 3 as this one is popped up. Mays is chasing it, but it's going to fall down foul.
And this is the pitcher Hartley at the plate. She's grounded out to the third baseman on a bunt, and she walked her second time up.
Chop weekly.
Lady Chieftains need an out here. We can't afford to give up any more.
You just got to find a way, if you're Tanner, find a way to put the batter away. It's something that she struggled with. She gets her to swing and pop it up, and again, falling out of play. We have seen her so many times this game have 2 strikes on the batter, but just hasn't been able to put too many away. It's only 2 strikeouts so far, but that is probably when Jeff West has been at their deadliest so far in this ball game, is when their batters are down with 2 strikes, and that's a wild pitch. It's going to get behind Garcia, and runners will advance up to second and third. I pop up over to the third base side, and they're there to collect it, and that will end the inning as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Chieftains looking to tack on some runners here as they are trailing 12-0.
How do you see the world?
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, we know that changing how you see things can turn them into
Everyday miracles.
like riding my bike.
Breaking boards. Hugging my mom.
Every day for over 90 years, Shriners Hospitals for Children has been sending love to the rescue, regardless of a family's ability to pay.
If you know a child we can help, call or go online now.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
And welcome back to Tonganoxie. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. 12-0 is our score in favor of the Jeff West Tigers, and that one is lined over the head of the right fielder in for an early hit. Digging for 2 and in safely.
Sarah Mays.
Sarah Mays getting
first baseman.
Getting the bottom of the 4th started with a bang.
Yeah, that's a good start. That ball was squared up.
Yeah, barely giving us any time to settle in.
That brings up Vorbeck, the third baseman. See if she can keep it going here. Chieftains need a merry-go-round.
Or 2.
Yep.
She showed bunt and pulled away last second, and Mays going up to third, and she's going to make it in safely. So right away, Mays doing it all herself, the leadoff double, and now stealing third. And the Lady Chieftains' first run of this ball game is...
That was a delayed steal, too. She did a good job.
Wow, pitch gets away from the catcher, and that is the first run of the game for Tonganoxie as they cut the lead now down to 11. Could be the start of a rally here, partner. Never say never.
Well, let's hope so.
And that one cutting a little bit inside, and I...
Base on balls.
Base on balls. Okay, I didn't know if that was ball 4, if they were saying it hit her just a little bit. But
makings of a little rally here. That brings up Booker. She singled her last time up. Could use another hit here.
Popped up out here to center, and on there to catch is number 16, Rachel Cloud. And the runner will stay put at first.
That brings up Clarkson, the shortstop.
And for strike, throw back over to first.
She made it back.
Back in time.
Clarkson popped out to the second baseman her last time up in the bottom of the second.
Chopped over, and a little hesitation there. It's going to pay off for the Chieftains is Lainey Becker. I think she wanted to try to turn the double play there, and she kind of got caught in between, so both runners are going to advance safely.
That ball wasn't hit very hard, so she really had no chance at second. She should have just gone to first, but
that would have been the
smart
play, but nevertheless, we will take it. And
absolutely, and that brings up Tanner.
And she can be doing herself a favor here as well as putting one into the outfield, get a good gapper.
Now we got runners at first and second. A couple of ribbies out there. There's a gapper.
And look at that, and right on cue, the gapper right in front of us, and Vorbeck is now going to come around to score, and this is the inning that the Lady Chieftains have been looking for. As the lead is now down to 10, 12-2.
And runners at the corner.
Looking to keep the hot bats going here, and this is bringing up, is it? Isaacs.
She walked and then was thrown out at first.
Goodness.
On that nice catch by the right fielder the last inning.
On too high, runner stay.
A little late on that swing.
Hartley now step, she deals. Apply for a ball.
She's really taking her time. She goes behind the rubber and pounds the ball into her glove several times before she delivers.
Yeah, every pitcher has their own little routine. There's again, and
I believe that one was off the umpire.
I believe it was, as he takes his mask off, shakes the cobwebs off, and straps it back on. We are ready to play here. Next pop up. I think it's going to get out of play. It won't get out of play. It'll fall between the catcher and the first baseman. Putting contact on that base hit.
That was a nice hard shot.
And that drives in another run for the Lady Chieftains, and they're starting to show some life here in the bottom of the fourth. 12-3 Tigers.
Keep it going. That brings up the top of the order.
Vandervoort.
She's grounded out and lined out her last two times up. There's a hit.
And look at that, and another base hit, and they're going to send the runner around third to throw to the plate.
I think they got her.
I think they got her as well, and the umpire agrees. Out at the plate, and a huge call there as Tanner was not able to beat out the throw. I think the third base coach might have gotten just a little too greedy on that one, but nevertheless, Chieftains could still do some damage here as they have runners at second and third, 2 outs. And Santi Garcia will be stepping in, correct?
Yep, that's correct. She singled her last time up, so maybe she can keep it going for the Lady Chieftains here.
And now she puts it into play.
That's down. It's a foul. Foul ball.
They're calling foul ball. It looked like that was right there, very close to the chalk line up third. Pitching up and out of play.
Base hit, score 2 more. Now they're chipping away. Hot shot to third. Oh.
Over to third or first and not able to collect it, and
she's going to reach via E6.
And both runners are going to come across the score. No outs, 12-5.
And we have 2 outs.
And the huge inning continues here for the Lady Chieftains. And that one's taken low for a ball.
This is a right fielder, Wilson.
Mackenzie Wilson looking to officially cut the lead in half here with a hit out into the outfield. That would more than likely bring that runner on second home. One getting away from the catcher, and Garcia going up to third, sliding in safely. A run now, a hit would now definitely score the run.
Right. Lady Chieftains has scored 5 so far this inning.
And putting the ball in play, goes over to the shortstop, and the throw over to first is in time. So Chieftains do a little bit of damage, but still have a little bit of work to do as they are now trailing 12-5 to Jeff West. We'll be right back with the top of the 5th right after this break.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to S&S Body Shop in Tonganoxie. S&S has been the area's premier auto collision repair center since 1972, working on all makes and models, glass replacement, bumper repair, fiberglass and plastic, color matching, and more. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at snsautoandbody.com or call 913-369-3193.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
To be successful on the field or the court, you need a quality team. To be successful.
Welcome back. 12-5 is now our score after a huge bottom of the 4th for the Lady Chieftains, and
Yeah, that was a nice lift to score 5.
Maybe a little morale booster, maybe giving some new life.
Yeah, top of the 5th, we've got the bottom of the order up, Johnson and Sutton, and then back to the top of the order with Brown. Johnson walked and scored in the 2nd and reached on a fielder's choice and scored on the 3rd. So we need to keep her off base. Yeah. 2 quick strikes.
Just getting a little piece of that one to keep the at-bat alive. Pitch just a little bit too up high. Another one fouled up out of play.
See if we can put her away here with 2 strikes.
Hard liner right up past second base and into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, we wanted to keep her off. Yeah, maybe we can roll one here. Roll a double play, ladies. That'll bring up the lefty Sutton. She was hit by a pitch and reached on an error and scored both times. So bottom of the order is doing some damage here without getting any hits.
Tanner almost hitting her on that one, coming a little too close inside. I'll put into play. Mays going to second for 1, and
Nice
that's
play.
all they're going to get on that one. But nevertheless, a great turn there by Mays. Too bad she couldn't try to. She went close enough to maybe put her foot on first to get that one, and maybe had a chance to double play there.
I think she was too far off the base to do that.
They show a good instinct, not wasting any time, making a decision quickly. And
Now we're back to the top of the order with Brown. She's singled, doubled, and grounded out. So she's 2 for 3. And that's a nice
Find
rope
out.
there.
To the left for a base hit to Isaacs, and she'll throw it back in, and runners will advance up a base.
Yeah, runners at first and second. Double play still in order. She bunts.
Again, trying to lay down the bunt, and
Foul ball.
almost had it there.
That was close to being an out because if that would have hit her when she was out of the batter's box, she would have been out, but she was still in the box. Umpire was quick to point that out.
Foul that one away.
That brings up Coates. She struck out in the first, grounded out to the second baseman in the second, and reached on an error and scored in the top of the 4th.
I think Coates is still on deck, isn't she?
Oh, all right.
Well, nevertheless, that's another hit out into the outfield, and Isaacs.
That's going to score a run.
Throw in a nice little throw by Isaacs, but nevertheless, run is going to score, and the quick throw over to second. And runner is back safely. And Jeff West is able to take a run back. Garcia trying to block that one, but it gets away from her, so runners will advance. Now they're at second and third with only one out.
Fair ball.
And fair.
She didn't throw it.
Fair ball and bunt is down in succession, and that will now load the bases. And stepping in now, looking to clear them.
Let's see, who is that?
I was trying to read the number on her back. It was covered up by the ponytail.
Is that Young? Umpire's doing some housekeeping. I believe that's Young.
I believe it is as well.
She tripled, grounded out, and struck out. So she's 1 for 3 so far.
And looking for a big hit here for the Tigers as she fouls that one off and away. And high and away for ball.
No place to put her.
No place to put her except for the bench and the dugout with a strikeout here. Well, was ripped and
that's a grand
slam. Thank you, ma'am.
Wow.
A huge hit and a big spirit breaker there for the Lady Chieftains as
that'll break your heart.
And the lead is now up to 12, 17-5, Jeff West. Do we agree that was a Young that?
It looks like, yeah, I believe it was. Yep.
Loading them up, and Young steps in and clears them all with one swing.
That was a no-doubter, partner. That cleared the fence by a bunch.
Yeah, no doubter. I think the only question was it going to stay fair or not?
Yeah. Strikeout.
Got her on that one. That'll be the second out of the inning.
That'll bring up Cloud, who walked, flied out, and singled her last time up. That was a pretty good pitch, just a bit inside.
Swung down, and another base hit as it gets through in the right field. And now it's going to be another hit, a single for Cloud.
That'll bring up the pitcher. She's grounded out on a bunt. Walked and was put out at third and singled. Well, the Lady Chieftains has a short one at second base if they can get a ground ball. Nope.
Hop up. Vandervoort is there, and she collects it, and that will put an end to the top of the fifth. And unless the Lady Chieftains score at least 3 in this next inning, they will fall victim to the spread, and game 1 will go to Jeff West. 17-5 is our score. You're watching Chieftain Softball on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
The Tonganoxie Recreation Commission understands that the benefits of recreation are endless. That's why they are continually working to develop programs for all the residents of Tonganoxie, like Blast Ball, Safe Sitter, Summer Theater, and more. Registration is now open for baseball and softball until April 2nd. For more information or to get registered, go to tongirec.org or call the Tonganoxie Recreation Commission at 913-845-3502.
Community-minded, community-strong. That's what you get with Community National Bank in Tonganoxie. A small-town feel with the best banking services, including great options on loans, checking and saving accounts, CDs, safety deposit boxes, and more. At Community National Bank, people don't care how much we know until they know how much we care. To learn more, check us out on Facebook at Community National Bank KS or visit communitynationalbank.net. Go Chieftains!
What would happen if I had to pick up the phone, call 911 for one of my family members or one of my neighbors? What would I do if no one was on the other end to respond? What if there was no 911?
We are back here, ready to start action.
In the bottom of the fifth here, we need to have some runs or this game's going to be over. I believe that's Mays leading off, is it not? Or is that?
I believe that is Mays. Looks like Mays.
Yeah, Wilson made the last out. Sarah has grounded out and doubled. She doubled her last time up in that big rally inning and scored a run.
She got the rally started and in the bottom of the fourth. Now let's see if she can do it again here in the bottom of the fifth.
Thought she was looking for a different pitch, but at least it was outside. Oh, good hit. That's gone.
Good hit. And gone over the fence, and Sarah Mays has gone deep.
Another no-doubter. I mean, that ball was hit on a line. Nice job. That's what the doctor ordered.
No doubt about that one.
No. Hopefully the Lady Chieftains can keep it going here. That'll bring up Vorbeck, the third baseman. She is grounded out, walked and scored her last time up.
Another one hit up in the air. This one looks like it'll stay in the yard, and it does.
Center fielder makes that play.
That's the first out of the inning.
That brings up Booker, second baseman. She singled in the second, and she had a fly out in the last inning.
Bouncing that one foul.
Ooh,
good off speed.
Nice off speed pitch. Kind kind of buckled her knees. There we go.
Another one.
That's
over the head of the center fielder and off the base of the chain link fence.
So double for Booker.
And Booker is in with a double, and it could be another rally going here as the Chieftain bats are starting to wake up here.
That brings up the shortstop, Clarkson. She's popped out and singled and scored a run last inning.
Chopping that one foul.
Third time through the order, the Lady Chieftains are squaring some balls up. Chop back to
Chopper right back to Hartley, and she throws over first baseman, was taken off the bag, but nevertheless was able to complete the tag on Clarkson for out number 2. Lady Chieftains are going to have to find a way to...
They're down to their last out if they don't score a couple more runs.
They got to bring Booker home and maybe an extra to keep it going. Showing bunt, pulls back, and that one is delivered low for ball 1.
Taking a long look at Coach over there, see if they got something on here. They're down to their last out, so I can't imagine.
Now pulling away, putting it on the ground, right to the pitcher. Soft toss over to first base.
That should do it.
And that should, and I think it will. Yeah. Waiting to see here. And it looks like that will do it for game 1 of our doubleheader as Jeff West comes out victorious 17-6 over the Lady Chieftains. But if there is something encouraging to take away from this is that all 6 runs for the Lady Chieftains come in within the last 2 innings. So to see if they can continue that, carry that offensive momentum into the next game and
just
try to keep it a little closer.
Too little, too late.
Just a little too little, too late. We will go ahead and take our little quick break here, and we'll be right back just a few minutes before pitch of game number 2 of our doubleheader. We'll be right back right after this. You've been watching Chieftain Softball on Tonganoxie Sports Live. No, not yet. Maybe I should wait for you to put your headset on.
I can. Yes.
Can? Good deal. Yeah, welcome back. We are live at the fairgrounds of Tonganoxie, Kansas. Dylan Fung alongside Dennis Strennan getting ready to start game 2 of our doubleheader between your Tonganoxie Lady Chieftains and the Jeff West Lady Tigers. Tigers taking the first game of this doubleheader as they just put a shellacking on the Lady Chieftains. I believe they ended up with, it was 17-6, I believe the final score. Yeah, it was 17-6,
Yep,
I remember.
17-6.
17-6, and again, it was a rough outing for the Lady Chieftains, but they had seemed to find their stride offensively in the last pair of innings where they scored
6 times.
6 times in the final 2 innings. So looking to carry over that offensive momentum here into game 2 as
leading off for the Lady Tigers will be the right fielder, Brown.
First pitch of game 2 is in there for a ball, and
you have Sarah Mays that's pitching for the Lady Chieftains now.
Her and Lolly Tanner basically have switched positions. Mays will take over on the rubber, and Tanner will take over at first base as that one is over the head of Garcia for ball 2. And other than that, I believe the
lineup is still the same.
Lineup is still the same for the Lady Chieftains. Very much change over on Jeff West's side, partner?
Yeah, there's quite a few changes here. We got Brown, Johnson, and Davis. If anybody gets on, it's Young. And we'll go, well, I mean, some of the same names, but a couple of substitutions. We'll get to that as we work through the lineup here.
That sounds good as Sarah Mays fires that one in, getting a strike on the board.
Popped up, out of play.
Out of play. Mays looking to battle back for the strikeout here, and again it's popped up and out of play by Brown.
She had a really good outing in the first game. She had 2 singles and a double.
Just about all the Jeff West batters in that game 1 probably had a really great game at the plate.
She also scored 3 runs, and then she gets a base on ball.
The leadoff man is on to start the inning for Jeff West as Brown takes her free pass to first, and this will bring up the number 2 batter.
Johnson. He's the pitcher this time for Jeff West.
Is it number 7? Shelby Johnson?
Yes.
Okay. Number 7, the senior. She takes that one for.
She walked and singled the last time. I mean, in the last game. See what she does in this game.
Up and I'll get out of play.
Walks and errors really hurt the Lady Chieftains in the last game, so hopefully we can cut down on both of those this time around.
Yeah, we're looking to play a little more fundamentally sound out there in the field. Showing bunt, and it almost went right into the glove of Garcia. Wasn't able to quite hold on to it. Popped up. And it looks like
second baseman
Booker is there to catch the can of corn if she does, and that is now the first out of the inning.
That brings up the designated player, Davis. She doubled, tripled, and singled. Just a home run shy of the cycle in the last game. And she also scored 3 runs.
And Olivia Davis having quite the game at the plate in game 1, looking to keep it going here in game 2.
Chieftains looking for a double play ball at somebody.
That'd be a good way to get 1 inning under your belt, the first inning under your belt without allowing a run. That could be a great confidence builder.
And face the minimum, too. Good pitch.
What's in there for a called strike?
Like an off-speed pitch.
Mm-hmm.
Bunts.
Showing bunt. She gets it down perfectly. Tanner comes up and a throw over to first.
Got her.
In time. Great preparation there by the Lady Chieftain infield.
Runner does advance to second on it, though. In scoring position. Yeah, it'd be nice to not give up anything in this first inning.
Mm-hmm. I'll bring up the lefty.
Good pitch. You have to concentrate on this hitter.
Just focus on what's in front of you at the plate. Get out of the inning. As that one is shot up, I think it's going to get out of play. And Wilson looked like she might have been able to hustle to get over to it, but it drops down just in front of her glove.
Yeah, Davis also had, Young also had a pretty good first game. She tripled and homered.
And that homer
was a no-doubter.
No-doubter grand slam. That's the best you can get. Was that not a strike?
It's hard to tell with this umpire, but I don't think so.
I didn't see him clench a fist or nothing, but that pitch looked like it had good location. That one leaving no doubt in our minds. And a good top of the first for Mays and company as they hold the Tigers scoreless, and we're heading to the bottom of the first. Lady Chieftains looking to keep the bats rolling.
Are you thinking about buying medicine online? A search for online pharmacies yields more than 20 million results. But which ones can you trust? Medicines bought from unlicensed online pharmacies can be dangerous. You may get a fake drug, your condition may get worse, or you may experience a bad reaction. Don't put your health at risk. To learn how to find an online pharmacy that's safe and legal, visit fda.gov/BeSafeRx. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
With the First State Bank and Trust mobile app, you can bank from anywhere. Check your balance while you're waiting in line here, or transfer funds while you're here. Forget to pay that bill? Pay it from here. Don't cut your visit short to go to the bank. Make your deposit from here. And remember, you're always welcome to bank right here. Did you know First State Bank and Trust has donated over $112,000 to Tonganoxie schools? Every time you swipe your Tonganoxie Chieftain debit card, we donate. For more information, visit us at firststateks.com. Member FDIC.
Yeah,
and that one sports through for a base hit.
Good job.
Advancing the runners, so first two batters for Lady Chieftains reach on safely.
That brings up Wilson. She had a big hit last game.
Looking to keep it going here, laying down the bunt. It goes foul.
Looks like Coach Whitman's wanting to get those runners in scoring position.
See if they have anything drawn up. Doesn't show bunt and takes that pitch outside for ball. Puts it on the ground, but right to the third baseman, so she's going to step on third for one, and the throw over to first is not going to be in time. So Vandervoort will go back to the dugout, and runners will still remain on first and second, one out.
That brings up Mays, the cleanup hitter. She had a no-doubt home run last game, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, here to left center field.
That would be big here. That would put a 3 spot on the board.
Would be, and she gets under one, pops it up.
Caught by the shortstop. Nice play by the shortstop, by the way.
Mallory Young getting out there making the catch, and they're
2 down.
2 quick back-to-back outs, and
it brings up Vorbeck, the third baseman.
It would be huge here. Vorbeck could get a hit out into the outfield and score at least 1 run here.
Promising start. The first 2 runners reach, and the next 2 make out.
You can't afford to leave runners stranded on base, especially after that first game when runs seem to come at a premium. Popped up and out of play as everybody evacuates the area. We'll do it again.
Foul them off until you find one you like.
It's on the ground, but foul. Came very close to going over the bag, but they rule it foul.
Fouled off again.
Got her tied up on that one.
It was in on the hands.
This one's put into play, but it's going to be right at the center fielder, and the threat does not come around to hurt Jeff West as the first 2 Lady Chieftains got on base. We go to the top of the second. 0-0 is our score.
0255 or visit their new location at 406 East 4th Street in Tonganoxie. Learn more at wizardofpawspet.com.
So, what is love? Love is being independent.
Love is dancing.
At Shriners Hospital for Children, love is a new smile.
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, love is caring for a child regardless of the family's ability to pay. Learn how you can send your love to the rescue at lovetotherescue.org.
Get back in the game with Physical Therapy Solutions in Tonganoxie. As a state-of-the-art outpatient physical therapy clinic, Physical Therapy Solutions will develop a plan of care to help you move, reduce pain, restore function, and prevent disability. Physical Therapy Solutions takes great pride in delivering current, quality-driven treatments. Your physical therapist will work with you to help you understand your body so you will achieve long-term health benefits. To learn more, call Physical Therapy Solutions at 913-417-7400 or visit ptsolutionsks.com.
To be successful on the field or the court, you need a quality team. To be successful in the real estate game, you need the team at White Birch Properties Realty Executives in Tonganoxie. Amanda, Brianna, and Joanna make up this team of like-minded individuals with the goal of making the home buying and selling process enjoyable and stress-free. The team at White Birch Properties is in it to win it. Stop by and put together your game plan at 1203 State Avenue, Suite B in Tonganoxie, or call 913-417-1007.
And welcome back to Tonganoxie, Kansas. 0-0 is our score in Game 2 of our doubleheader between the Jeff West Tigers and the Tonganoxie Lady Chieftains. Top of the second here.
Leading off is Becker, the first baseman, followed by Stones, the catcher, and Cloud, the center fielder. If anybody reaches, Valila, the third baseman. It could be Valila, partner, I'm not sure.
Valila, yeah, it's a toss-up. She gets a good hold of that one. It's into the gap, and Isaacs isn't able to run it down. Vandervoort goes over to throw it in, and Valila is in with a lead-off double, and could have been trouble there as the ball got away from the infield, and she almost took her advancement up to third base.
So lead-off double to start the top of the second.
And that's Becker. You had me thinking of Valila.
Oh, yeah. That's Becker. That brings up Stones. She's the catcher. She didn't start the last game, or didn't play in the last game. So
that sounds like one of the newer names here.
Getting a nod at catcher this second game.
Kinley Stones, freshman.
Wow.
If she ever has kids, she can name one of them Kidney. Kidney and Kinley.
Those things are no joking matter, though.
I
believe they called that a foul ball, didn't they?
They did call that a foul ball. Jokes aside, a foul ball was called. He delivers
nice
to
pitch.
Stones. In the strike zone for a called strike. Swing and a miss there from Stones, and Mays gets a strikeout.
That's her second.
Her second. Okay.
That brings up Cloud, the center fielder.
Almost over the head of Garcia. Good job getting the glove up there to keep it going to the backstop. As Becker was ready to advance up to third. And she goes up high and away again, but gets her swinging.
That thing must look good coming out of her hand, but it finishing up high, so maybe the old rise ball. Oh, nice pitch.
Called strike. Beautiful pitch by Mays.
And we still have the same umpire behind the plate. I thought maybe they would switch for game 2, but nope.
I was kind of hoping they would, but
Yeah.
here we are. Hey, I'll take this guy over Angel Hernandez, so I'll say that right now. God, that guy's so bad.
He's always seems to be in the middle of every controversy,
Which was so
especially with the Royals.
Yeah, which was so funny. Terry Francona, this last homestand when they were playing the Royals, he even asked him, "Why does this always happen with you?"
Struck her out looking.
Number 3 on the night for Mays.
1 looking and 2 swinging so far. That brings up Velila. I apologize to family members out there if I'm butchering that name, but she's playing the hot corner for the Lady Tigers today. Sarah May is looking to get a scoreless second inning here after that leadoff double. Be nice to leave her stranded there.
Yeah. Bouncing back strong, though, after the leadoff double, coming back with back-to-back strikeouts.
Yeah, big time.
Now looking to finish strong here. That one's dropped by Garcia, and she tried to throw it, and
she lost her footing,
I think she lost her footing, and she slipped. Good thing she held on to that softball.
If she had tried to throw that, it would have probably gone out.
It could have been an erratic throw, and
could have
runner
scored a
could have
run.
scored. Mm-hmm.
Now, the Lady Chieftains needs to focus on this hitter, and the play is at first base.
If you're Mays, just focus on the runner and trust your defense. And
starts her out with a strike.
There's that low and outside strike again. And again, there's that old Rasball like you were talking about.
So, I mean, it's really what it looks like. It looks good coming out of her hand, but it finishes up high in the strike zone, and the Lady Tigers are having a hard time laying off of that.
Mm-hmm. Looking for
nice pitch.
3 straight strikeouts, making 4 through 2 innings, and Sarah Mays is starting to deal on the mound. 0-0 is our score. We're heading to the bottom of the second right after this. You're watching Chieftain Softball on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Good job, Sarah Mays.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
Community-minded, community-strong. That's what you get with Community National Bank in Tonganoxie. A small-town feel with the best banking services, including great options on loans, checking and saving accounts, CDs, safety deposit boxes, and more. At Community National Bank, people don't care how much we know until they know how much we care. To learn more, check us out on Facebook at Community National Bank KS or visit communitynationalbank.net. Go Chieftains!
Welcome back. 0-0 is our score as we are heading to the bottom of the second. And Sarah Mays for the Lady Chieftains through 2 innings of work already racking up 4 strikeouts. They're nearly going, so she is starting to find her stroke. And now it's time for the Lady Chieftain offense to find their stroke with the bats and start to put some runs across.
Yep, and bottom of the second inning, we're going to have Booker, Clarkson, and Tanner. If anybody reaches, Isaacs. Booker had a couple of hits in the last game, so hopefully she can stay hot.
Hit down fair down the right.
Stay hot, young lady, stay hot.
Yep. Stay hot indeed, and the leadoff lady is on for the Lady Chieftains again.
Now let's see if the bottom of the order can pick us up here. You got Clarkson, the shortstop, stepping to the plate. Tanner's in the hole. Or Tanner's on deck, I'm sorry.
Shelly Bunt gets it up, and
Oh.
catcher dives for it, and Clarkson trips. And she's going to be thrown out at first. That was...
Did she fall down?
She did fall down. She got tripped up. I'm not sure if she tripped up on her own footing or maybe if when the catcher was diving out, she maybe tripped on her cleat. But in the meanwhile, the runner advancing up from first is now at third. So
with only one out, that's...
So I guess...
See if Clarkson... See, that was Clarkson.
That was
right?
Clarkson. This is Tanner.
Yeah.
Even a deep fly ball can score here. And there you go, a little soft roller, and that's going to get the job done. So a good job by Tanner.
She does her job.
And the Lady Chieftains, for the first time in this contest tonight, have the lead over Jeff West, 1-0.
Draw first blood.
So the first run comes across at the cost of 2 quick outs, but nevertheless, the Lady Chieftains will take it.
That brings up Isaacs. See if she can start it over.
She takes that one low, below the knees. It's actually fooled her again with almost the same pitch, it looked like.
Yeah, both off-speed pitches. Different locations. A little late on that fastball. She needs to protect now. She's down 2 strikes.
Again.
Turned on that one just a little too quick. That was an off-speed pitch, too. There you go.
There.
Solid single.
A good battle there by Isaacs as Cloud out center field and almost had trouble picking that one up, but give credit to Sage Isaacs staying in there and battling and getting a solid contact on it and getting a single out of it.
Yeah, she saw quite a few pitches in that at bat, and that usually means advantage hitter.
This is now back to the
top of the order.
So
Vandervoort. She got an infield single the last time up.
Just looking to keep the line moving here as that pitch from Johnson is in there for a strike. Chops that one foul, almost going into the Lady Chieftain dugout.
It's like Jeff West pitcher's throwing a lot of off-speed stuff. Chieftains are out in front of it.
And perfect timing as that one is
out
popped
for the
up, but the catcher is right there to collect, and that will do it for the Lady Chieftains in the bottom of the second. They draw first blood in this contest as they lead the Tigers 1-0.
Wizard of Paws, now at their newly renovated location in downtown Tonganoxie, offers personalized pet grooming, doggy daycare, dog obedience, and socialization classes. At Wizard of Paws, your pet will get a one-on-one grooming experience, ensuring they return to you quickly and looking fabulous. And their new facility offers amenities and space that is doggone amazing. Call Wizard of Paws at 913-416-0255 or visit their new location at 406 East 4th Street in Tonganoxie. Learn more at wizardofpawspet.com.
So, what is love? Love is being independent.
Love is dancing.
At Shriners Hospital for Children, love is a new smile.
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, love is caring for a child regardless of the family's ability to pay. Learn how you can send your love to the rescue at lovetotherescue.org.
Get back in the game with Physical Therapy Solutions in Tonganoxie. As a state-of-the-art outpatient physical therapy clinic, Physical Therapy Solutions will develop a plan of care to help you move, reduce pain, restore function, and prevent disability. Physical Therapy Solutions takes great pride in delivering current, quality-driven treatments. Your physical therapist will work with you to help you
And welcome back to Tonganoxie, Kansas. Dale Funk alongside Dennis Dren, and 1-0 is our score as the Lady Chieftains have hopped out in front of Jeff West, and Sarah Mays is back out on the rubber looking to continue her dominance here in Game 2 as she is beginning her third inning of work. And outside of that leadoff double she had in the first batter of last inning, she has been absolutely dealing 4 strikeouts so far.
Yeah, we have Van Zant, the left fielder. She's starting the second game. She did not play in the last game. It looks like Sarah Mays has really got some good velocity on her fastball.
Yep. It's popped up. Wilson's coming on and is going to drop right in front of her for a base hit for Van Zant.
So we have a leadoff single. That brings up Coates. Right now she's playing second base. So we have the bottom of the order.
Where was that pitch?
Pretty close.
Ripped hard but foul. Ripped hard again, and at the hot corner, right on time, but the throw is over Tanner's glove at first base, and the runner is going to go to second, now on her way to third. And a very, very costly error there for the Lady Chieftains, as Van Zant is going to go from first to third after a spectacular play over in the hot corner. And I'm trying to see who's at third base for
Van
Lady
Zant.
Chieftains.
Oh,
is that no for?
Oh, for the Chieftains?
It's Vorbeck, isn't it?
Yes.
And Vorbeck, look at that, coming on, and
see that's
and there you go, and very textbook right there by Vorbeck, and they get the runner out at home.
Very good.
Back-to-back good defensive plays by Jordan Vorbeck. And there are 2 quick outs here in the top of the third.
Chance to keep them scoreless here in a second. Or, sorry, the third.
Sarah May is looking to sit down the next batter here.
Oh, he does like the low strike. That was, I thought that was in the upper part of the strike zone, but she didn't get the call.
There it is.
That low strike, I'm telling you.
And you would think after having completed 1 game with the same home plate umpire, you might know, but that's crazy. I don't know.
See, she's not getting that strike in the upper part of the strike zone, but at least he's consistent.
Yeah, I mean, at least he's, he might be bad, but at least he's consistent. That is good.
Oh, nice pitch.
There you go. That's
nice off-speed pitch.
Strike 4.
Yeah, strike 4. How many times are you going to have to strike this lady out?
Yeah. We'll see here. It'll be a huge strikeout here for Mays. It could be her 5th. And, oh you've been calling that all game, man.
Wow.
Oh. Man, oh, man. That
I was ready to write down the K.
I mean, he's been calling that.
Yeah.
The whole time the first game and so far here in this game.
I don't think he's full deal umpire there.
And then Jeff West bringing in a courtesy runner for, I believe that
Brown?
I believe it was Johnson, wasn't it? Number 7.
Let's see.
I didn't.
Oh, they got 2 runners on now.
Against runner. And, well, can of corn and Vandervoort's right there. So nothing's going to come of the 4-pitch strikeout that never was. But nevertheless, Mays is able to work out of it thanks to some stellar defense from Jordan Vorbeck. And we are heading to the bottom of the 3rd. Chieftains still hold the lead, 1-0.
Are you thinking about buying medicine online? A search for online pharmacies yields more than 20 million results. But which ones can you trust? Medicines bought from unlicensed online pharmacies can be dangerous. You may get a fake drug, your condition may get worse, or you may experience a bad reaction. Don't put your health at risk. To learn how to find an online pharmacy that's safe and legal, visit fda.gov/BeSafeRx. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Get back in the game with Physical Therapy Solutions in Tonganoxie. As a state-of-the-art outpatient physical therapy clinic, Physical Therapy Solutions will develop a plan of care to help you move, reduce pain, restore function, and prevent disability. Physical Therapy Solutions takes great pride in delivering current, quality-driven treatments. Your physical therapist will work with you to help you understand your body so you will achieve long-term health benefits. To learn more, call Physical Therapy Solutions at 913-417-7400 or visit ptsolutionsks.com.
Johnson's next pitch up high.
That'll even the count at 1-1.
Chops that one over to the third base. She throws it over in time for the out, and they'll be out number 2 in the inning.
Looks like she swung at a ball there. That'll bring up Mays, pitcher. She had a no-doubt home run last game.
Looking to Do herself some favors here. Maybe send another one over the fence and an insurance run to the current 1-0 lead.
And the Tigers starter out with an off-speed pitch.
That one gets past the catcher. Stones.
See if Sarah can get a 2-out rally going here.
And it's popped up. Second baseman calling for it as her and the
second baseman takes charge.
As her and the right fielder were coming on for it. Yes, there are 2 outs. That was 3.
Yep.
Yes.
3 up, 3 down.
And 3 up, 3 down for the lead. Chieftains, we head to the top of the 4th. Still in the lead. It's Tonganoxie 1-0 over Jeff West. You're watching Chieftain Softball on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
More. At Community National Bank, people don't care how much we...
State Bank and Trust mobile app, you can bank from anywhere. Check your balance while you're waiting in line here, or transfer funds while you're here. Forget to pay that bill? Pay it from here. Don't cut your visit short to go to the bank. Make your deposit from here. And remember, you're always welcome to bank right here. Did you know First State Bank and Trust has donated over $112,000 to Tonganoxie schools? Every time you swipe your Tonganoxie Chieftain debit card, we donate. For more information, visit us at firststateks.com. Member FDIC.
Midwest Chiropractic Center in Tonganoxie is ready to get you back to being the active, energetic person you want to be. Midwest Chiropractic offers a friendly and caring environment with the most comprehensive care for your chiropractic, rehabilitative, and fitness needs. Dr. Robert Shook and Dr. Daniel Haug at Midwest Chiropractic Center care about your health, and their approach to care proves it. To schedule your appointment, call 913-369-0022 or visit them at mwchiropractic.com. And
welcome back. Getting ready to start action here in the top of the 4th inning. 1-0 is our score.
The shortstop Young is leading off, and she struck out swinging her last time up.
And right on cue, partner, she comes out swinging at the first pitch she sees and misses.
Let's see if Sarah can add on to these 4 strikeouts she's already tallied.
I'm taking high and away.
Well, so far, partner, we've gone from a slugfest in the last one to a pitcher's duel.
Yeah. Quite a change.
This game's moving right along, too. We're in the top of the 4th.
Come on, way outside, getting past the mid of Garcia.
She's struggling finding a strike zone now. Goes back and gets a little rosin on her hands.
Looking to battle back here and gets her swinging and missing out another one. Strikeout number 6, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was number 5.
That was number 5, okay.
4 of them swinging and 1 of them looking.
5th strikeout is good enough for her first out of this inning, and Garcia taking a little time to come up to the rubber. And
this brings up Becker, the first baseman. She doubled her last time up. That's a good pitch. Oh, that hit her right in the back.
Ouch.
She shook it off, though.
She shook it off, and she never rubbed it.
Nope. That brings up Stones, who struck out her last time up.
And she pops it straight up, but nobody's going to be able to collect it, and it's a foul ball. One's popped up high in the air, looking to...
Looks like it's going to get out of play.
It did. I thought Clarkson might have had a chance to collect it.
Be nice to roll a double play here and face the minimum. Not hit hard enough for two.
Roller over to Booker. She gives it over to Tanner for one, and again, not.
And that was the right play.
Fast enough for two, and that was the best and smart play, as that is now the second out of the inning.
Runner does advance to second.
Oh.
Like Sarah slipped on the mound.
Yeah, it's good.
Lost her footing.
Good to see that she is okay, getting up and a little more rosin on her hand, and it looks like we got Garcia fixing some equipment behind the plate. It looks like both ladies are ready, and
that brings up Cloud, the center fielder.
good job battling that one foul.
Yeah, she spoiled a good pitch there.
And May sails that one past Garcia, and will advance the runner now up to third. So a hit here could, well, not could, will tie the game up.
Or a pass ball.
Or a pass ball.
Need to bear down and get this hitter. Mays didn't like that softball. Trades it out.
Yes, sir.
Wow, good job.
Swinging there and tally it up. Number 6 on the evening for Sarah Mays, and she gets out of another jam here. Still preserving that lead for the Lady Chieftains as they currently hold it over the Tigers 1-0. We are heading to the bottom of the 4th right after this. You're watching Chieftain Softball on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Shop local and save at Brothers Market in Tonganoxie, where we treat you like family. Brothers Market has great everyday deals throughout the store. Enjoy fresh cut steaks from the meat department, the freshest fruits and vegetables from the produce aisle, and savor the flavors from the bakery. Check out their weekly ad to get the best deals on what you need. From apples to aspirin, Cool Whip to cool crisp lettuce. Brothers Market, open daily. Learn more at shopbrothersmarket.com.
What would happen if I had to pick up the phone, call 911 for one of my family members or one of my neighbors? What would I do if no one was on the other end to respond? What if there was no 911? So you can be a part of the solution.
Anybody can be a firefighter. Male, female, younger, older.
We have school teachers. We have leaders in business.
Is me, you, anyone that wants to be.
There is no typical firefighter.
And welcome back to tonight's coverage of Chieftains Athletics, presented by Kansas Insurance, local independent serving you. Dale Fung alongside Dennis Drayton. 1-0 is our score as the Lady Chieftains hold the lead over Jeff West.
And leading off for the Lady Chieftains this inning will be Vorbeck, the third baseman. She was out on a fly to center field her last time up. Another fly ball.
She takes a good rip into it, but it
popped out to the short stop. That'll bring up Booker, second baseman. She singled and scored the only run in this game her last time up.
Puts that one up high again and going after it and making the catch right there along the fence.
Yeah, by the third baseman there. She went a long ways for that. That's Belila, the third baseman, making a stellar play on that. That brings up Clarkson. She grounded out to the pitcher her last time up.
Another pop-up. Here's center fielder is there, and a quick 3-up, 3-down inning for Tonganoxie, and this game is breezing right along. We are heading to the top of the fifth right after this break.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
Community-minded, community-strong. That's what you get with Community National Bank in Tonganoxie. A small-town feel with the best banking services.
And welcome back. Sarah May's first pitch is down low.
And, you know, partner, we've talked about it many times. You make a sparkling play in the field and you lead off the next inning. This is exactly what we're looking at here with Belila. Grounds to short.
Clarkson in charge, and the throw over to first. And sorry for the jerky camera there. My tripod kind of got stuck, but nevertheless, one quick out.
That brings up Van Zant, the left fielder. She singled her last time and was thrown out at the plate.
She rips that one right over the glove of the third baseman into right or left field. I do know my baseball positions. I swear, softball positions.
Good throw, kept her to a single. Well, Van Sant is 2 for 2 this game. That brings up Coates, second baseman. She lined out hard to the third baseman her last time up. Looks to put down a bunt, but it goes foul.
Pitch high and outside for ball.
It's the bottom of the order for the Lady Tigers. Lady Chieftains need to shut them down here. That ball had quite a bit of movement on it.
Yeah. So much movement, it went out of the strike zone, to be honest.
Yeah. Got a good call there. So good, it fooled the umpire.
Under to Clarkson, the second for one, and the thrower to first will not be in time, but they get the out at second. And there are now 2 gone in the inning.
And as Rex Hudler says on a double play, first one sure, second one quick.
Yep.
And they did the first one sure, which was the right play. That brings up the top of the order in Brown, who walked her last time up.
Another wild pitch by Mays, and
it's going to advance the runner.
It's a runner up to second.
She's walked her last 2 times, so hopefully Mays can find a strike zone against her here in the top of the 5th.
It's a little too high out in the zone.
Tried to fool her with that changeup.
Popped up. Mays looks like she has it, and she does, and that will put an end to the Tigers in the top of the 5th. We're heading to the bottom of the 5th. Lady Chieftains still holding the lead, looking to add on 1-0 over the Tigers.
Executives in Tonganoxie. Amanda, Brianna, and Joanna make up this team of like-minded individuals with the goal of making the home buying and selling process enjoyable and stress-free. The team at White Birch Properties is in it to win it. Stop by and put together your game plan at 1203 State Avenue, Suite B in Tonganoxie, or call 913-417-1007.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
Shop local and save at Brothers Market in Tonganoxie, where we treat you like family. Brothers Market has great everyday deals throughout the store. Enjoy fresh cut steaks from the meat department, the freshest fruits and vegetables from the produce aisle, and savor the flavors from the bakery. Check out their weekly ad to get
Welcome back, Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan.
Yeah, we got Tanner leading this inning off, and she grounded out to the shortstop her last time up.
And the first pitch, she fouled straight back. Second pitch, she just taking for a ball. She's had a 1-1 count.
Two balls and a strike now.
Well, grounder to the shortstop, throwing over to first in time for out number 1.
Grounded out to short her last 2 times up. That brings up Isaacs, who singled in the only run of this game her last time up.
A win's a win, and in softball, it doesn't matter if it's by 1 run or if it's by 100.
No.
Well, she could very well be the difference maker in this ball game.
She's driving the bus so far.
She's driving the bus so far. Another, I think you and I both like Rex Hudler, if I didn't know any better. That one's foul tip. It actually took you a while to warm up the Hudler, so
Yeah, I'm a big Frank White fan.
An old timer like you, I can see it.
That's true. Whoa, that was clear behind her.
Woo. Throw her out, Blue.
I don't believe that was on purpose.
Oh, no.
That one definitely got away from her, though.
No bench warnings, so none of that. Okay. That one's outside. Johnson throwing all over the place right now.
Isaac's with a good eye up there so far. And she takes a walk.
For ball. So Isaacs is on again with another base on balls.
Brings up Vandervoort, the leadoff hitter. She had an infield single in the first and popped out to the catcher her second time up. See what she can do this time.
A good chance there for the Lady Chieftains to move the runner along and get Isaacs home and add a big insurance run as we are starting to get into the later innings of this game. Throw over to first. She's back in plenty of time.
Yeah, the way Sarah May's pitching, 1 or 2 runs might be enough.
Mm-hmm. There's the pitch, and it bounces in and gets by the catcher. Now Isaacs is going to advance up to second, so now there's a runner in scoring position with only 1 out for Vandervoort.
See if she can get that runner to third.
And another ball. Shelby Johnson kind of maybe starting to lose her command here just a little bit. Let's see where this next pitch is located, and right up there where she liked it, and she grounds out to the second baseman, but advancing the runner up to third. It's going to take either a wild pitch or a hit to score the run here. Santi Garcia steps in. Swinging first pitch. Good backhand by the third baseman. They're going to call it foul ball. Yeah, there it is.
Good off-speed pitch.
Pitch, a little low, but Garcia swings on it and
it's like a foul ball.
Get the foul.
Looked like that was a safety squeeze.
Mm-hmm.
Almost worked. Usually don't see that with 2 outs, though.
And a swing and a miss there from Garcia, and that will end the inning. Runner is stranded on third. We head to the top of the 6th. Chieftains still not trailing, leading the Tigers 1-0. We'll be right back right after this. You're watching Chieftains softball on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
To be successful on the field or the court, you need a quality team. To be successful in the real estate game, you need the team at Whitebirch Properties Realty Executives in Tonganoxie. Amanda, Brianna, and Joanna make up this team of like-minded individuals with the goal of making the home buying and selling process enjoyable and stress-free. The team at Whitebirch Properties is in it to win it. Stop by and put together your game plan at 1203 State Avenue, Suite B in Tonganoxie, or call 913-417-1007.
Welcome back. Getting ready to start the top of the 6th inning. Game is moving on fairly quickly as the time right now is 7:31, and I know that last game ended somewhere around 6:10. So
yeah, this thing's flying by. It's a pitcher's duel, and we're going to have leading off this inning is going to be Johnson, the pitcher. She singled her last time up.
That one's in there for a called strike. Just a little too low on the second pitch for 1-1 count. It looks like over just by the Jeff West dugout, we have somebody warming up in the quote-unquote bullpen, I guess you could say. Like nobody warming up for the Lady Chieftains, so Coach Whitman looking very confident in what Sarah Mays has done so far in this game, as she should be. She has been absolutely dominating out there. One of her
6 strikeouts so far.
Yeah, the best performance we have seen her put on in the couple of times we have covered the Lady Chieftain softball this season.
She's had the Lady Tigers off just a step behind all game long. Had them fooled.
That one's ripped and just over the glove of Tanner. Thought she had a chance to bring that one in as it gets out to Wilson.
That looked like a changeup that got too much of the plate. That brings up Davis, the designated player. She flied out to center her last time up. Hopefully she can hit into a double play this time.
Nice. She's looking to move Mallory Young along the baselines here. That one's in there for a call strike, and Young's going to go, and does she get in time? She does, just under the tag of Clarkson. A little bit of a delayed steal there. Looks like she kind of had second thoughts and decided to go. And now we see Coach Whitman walk out to the mound, and the infield comes in for a meeting. The outfield gets together for their little meeting. And we want to, while we have a break here, just want to give a special thank you to all of our sponsors that have helped make this whole entire season of Tonganoxie Sports Live possible, bringing everybody's coverage of Chieftain athletics through fall, winter, and this spring free of charge. And a huge shout out to all you guys, and none of this would be possible without you. And hopefully for this next season coming up, we look to bring a lot of you guys back and add on a couple more.
Tongi Merchants always step up for our sports teams.
They do. They love their Chieftain athletics here in Tonganoxie.
All right, we're about ready for play again.
Yep, meeting is over. And
Davis is at the plate. She flied out her last time up.
Young is at second. Nobody out. Tigers are looking to threaten here. He's looking to work out of it and hold the lead. And right on cue is a shot out to center. And the runner is going to be waved around home.
Got her
and
out.
I think they got her. And they did. No!
What'd they do?
What happened?
Did she drop the ball?
I mean, I think that's the only thing that could have happened. What?
They had her out.
Had her out by a mile, and I guess Garcia couldn't hold on to the ball in her glove. And just like that, They come around to score, and Garcia is still down and looks a little shaken up, maybe.
Wonder if maybe she got spiked.
She's trying to walking over to her coach, and you know it'd have to be something that she didn't hold on to the ball. Because I mean, I think without a doubt,
yeah,
the runner was out.
The runner slid right into the mitt. So I'm just wondering if maybe the ball didn't come loose, and they're looking at her hand. So I think she may have gotten spiked in the hand, which caused that ball to come out.
Definitely something to keep an eye on here. She's now in the. Okay, looks like Coach Whitman's
doing some first aid over there.
Yeah, trying to do some emergency first aid, try to wrap it up as best she can, and get her back out there. As this game is now tied, as Sarah Mays again. First 5 innings of this ball game, absolutely dominant, but now. You know, Jeff West.
That was a little heartbreaking too, though, partner, because they had her thrown out at the plate, and then
yeah, that's
just the way it goes. That's that's softball.
Yep. But nevertheless, it was a good throw by Vandervoort too out here in center to get it into the infield, and
yeah, it was a one hopper right where it needed to be.
And hopefully Garcia is okay. Can't quite tell if that's on her catching hand or her throwing hand, but it looks like she's
tough. She's coming back.
She's that is one tough freshman, buddy. She's come back out there, putting the glove on, and is putting the helmet back on, and looks like we're going to be ready to go.
This brings up Stone. She grounded out to the second baseman her last time up. Lady Chieftains need to get some outs here.
After having the 1-0 lead for the entirety of this ball game, dating back all the way back to the first inning, have a 1-1 tie, and Jeff West is threatening for more with the runner on second. Still nobody out in the inning. Lainey Becker is at second. Mays delivering, and that one is swung on out here in the gap, and Sage Isaacs is able to reel it in, and the throw into third is not going to be in time as Becker tags up, and
now that runner can score on a fly ball. That brings up Cloud. She struck out her the last 2 times, so maybe Sarah Mays can ring her up for 3 in a row here.
You can definitely use a strikeout here. Just get that second out here at the plate. And they put the bunt on. Runner is staying, and the throw over to first is by the first baseman, Tanner. And the go-ahead run is going to come around to score.
And again, the error bites the Lady Chieftains.
And Cloud comes to second. Jeff West has the 2-1 lead. Almost eerily similar to a play that happened in game 1 where a simple routine throw to first went bad, and this one was very, very, very costly to the Lady Chieftains. Still only 1 out. Jeff West now taking the 2-1 lead. Cloud at second.
Valila is up, and she's a shortstop.
Now she swings that one. Vandervoort's going to be right there to collect it. Good job.
Gets it into third before the runner can advance. That's good. Now 2 outs in the inning. See if the Lady Chieftains can get out of here with just giving up 2. This brings up Van Zant, who singled her last time up.
Base hit. Runner is being waved around. Wilson's throw is not going to be in time. 3-1 Jeff West.
And by missing the cutoff man, the Batter was able to take second base.
And all things just going wrong here for the Lady Chieftains in the top of the 6th. Seeing a 1-0 lead vanish, and now all of a sudden find themselves down 2-3-1.
That brings up Coates. She reached on a fielder's choice her last time up and was stranded at second base.
On and up and over the fence for foul ball. This really does show how big of a heartbreaker that play at the plate was.
Yeah, they'd have been out of the inning.
Could have gotten out of this inning with a 1-1 tie. Instead, you're sitting here down 3-1 and still need one more out to get out of here. And you know, Van Zandt at second would love nothing more to round third and add on another run.
Well, let's hope the Lady Chieftains defense can pick them up.
Up high, we get saved by Garcia to keep it from going to the backstop.
She's an agile little catcher. She does a good job. Tough, too.
Yeah. Barely getting a piece of that one. Outside for ball 4.
It brings up the top of the order, too, and Brown. Popped out to the pitcher her first time, or last time up.
He can use another one of those right now.
Yeah. It should be caught.
High in the air. Vandervoort says she has it, and she does. Tigers able to cause a little trouble there as they retake the lead 3-1 over the Lady Chieftains. We'll be right back with the bottom of the 6th right after this. You're watching Chieftain Softball on Tonganoxie Sports Live, presented by Kansas Insurance.
With the First State Bank and Trust mobile app, you can bank from anywhere. Check your balance while you're waiting in line here, or transfer funds while you're here. Forget to pay that bill? Pay it from here. Don't cut your visit short to go to the bank. Make your deposit from here. And remember, you're always welcome to bank right here. Did you know First State Bank and Trust has donated over $112,000 to Tonganoxie schools? Every time you swipe your Tonganoxie Chieftain debit card, we donate. For more information, visit us at firststateks.com. Member FDIC.
Midwest Chiropractic Center in Tonganoxie is ready to get you back to being the active, energetic person you want to be. Midwest Chiropractic offers a friendly and caring environment with the most comprehensive care for your chiropractic, rehabilitative, and fitness needs. Dr. Robert Shook and Dr. Daniel Haug at Midwest Chiropractic Center care about your health, and their approach to care proves it. To schedule your appointment, call 913-369-0022 or visit them at mwchiropractic.com.
Yeah, welcome back to the fairgrounds. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. 3-1 is now our score after Jeff West finally getting through to Sarah Mays on the mound, and it may have taken them 5 innings, but nevertheless we head to the bottom of the 6th and they have the 3-1 lead over the Lady Chieftains.
But the Lady Chieftains really have the meat of their order up in Wilson, Mays, and Borbeck, so hopefully we can rally and get those runs back. Nevertheless, the Lady Chieftains are down to their last 6 outs, so need to make something happen here. That's a good cut by Wilson there.
Chops that one over to the third base. Throw across is in time for out number 1. Lady Chiefs are now down to their last 5 outs.
Brings up Mays. She popped out to the second baseman her last time up, but she had a big home run in the last game. See if she can help her cause here.
Holding off on that one. Yeah, more action continuing over in the bullpen for Jeff West as Mays rips that one into center field for a base hit.
That was a well-hit ball.
And it looks like Johnson might not be too much longer for this ball game, as she might get replaced here in the next 7th inning, unless if the Lady Chieftains put together a big rally here and reclaim the lead for heading to the top of the 7th.
Yeah, we got a courtesy runner for Sarah Mays. You see that number, partner?
That is Jordan Vorbeck, I believe.
There we go. I think Jordan Vorbeck's at the bat. I don't know who the courtesy runner is.
No, the courtesy runner. What's your number? Number 10? We don't have a number. I don't have a number 10 on my roster.
There we go. Let's see if I can find it.
That's why we look up the.
There we go.
Yeah, the courtesy runner. We make sure everybody gets their due credit here. This one popped out to center. Center fielder is there. That's Cloud.
Yeah, I don't have a 10 either. Oh yeah, it was Lang. B. Lang.
B. Lang. Okay. This one chopped up and on plate, and the catcher is able to locate it and catch it, and that will do it for the Lady Chieftains here in the bottom of the 6th. We're going to the 7th inning. Tigers have the lead 3-1. You're watching Chieftain Softball on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Are you thinking about buying medicine online? A search for online pharmacies yields more than 20 million results. But which ones can you trust? Medicines bought from unlicensed online pharmacies can be dangerous. You may get a fake drug, your condition may get worse, or you may experience a bad reaction. Don't put your health at risk. To learn how to find an online pharmacy that's safe and legal, visit fda.gov/BeSafeRx. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
For more information or to get registered, go to tongirec.org or call the Tonganoxie Recreation Commission at 913-845-3502.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
Back here for action in the top of the 7th. Jeff West with the lead 3-1. Lady Chieftains looking to get out of this inning without allowing any runs and get to the bottom of the 7th and possibly have our first walk-off of the season. That would be a great way to end the final broadcast of the 2020-2021 athletic year, as that one's in for a strike for Mays.
I believe she's put a sweatshirt on, but I believe that's Davis, the designated player. She flied out her last time up.
There's that one. Heads up, coach.
About took out our first base coach.
Yeah. Line past the glove of Clarkson. That's in for a base hit. And the leadoff man is on for the Tigers.
Brings up Young. Struck out her last 2 times up, so hopefully Sarah can get her out. Ground ball double play would be really nice. Batting from the left side, though, she's going to be hard to double up. Get that lead runner for sure.
That is low.
Cooling off here, partner. But there is no wind.
A little bit, and yeah, that's makes a huge difference when there's no wind and when there is wind, as that one is fouled off back.
Yes, wind chill is a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah's been going to that rosin bag quite a bit this game.
That one's higher on the head. Chopped over to Booker. She's just going to soft toss it over to Tanner for the out at first.
That was the right play.
Mm-hmm. First out of the inning.
Chieftains can't afford to give up anymore. They want to try and come back.
And they're going to have to find a way to keep the deficit at 2. He's delivering that one way over the head of the catcher, and Davison's going to easily advance over to third.
Now she's there with less than 2 outs, so that could be costly.
This one's lined over to Wilson. I think she's going to catch it, but that's going to be deep enough for Davis to tag.
Yeah, it's going to
get cut off by Mays, and Jeff West is going to add on another insurance run as they go up 4-1 over the Lady Chieftains.
And the sacrifice fly.
Two outs here in the 7th. Nobody on base, and
brings up Stones.
I'll be bringing up Kinley Stones.
She's 0 for 3 this game.
One's right down the pipe for strike 1. There are the 3 coming up for the Lady Chieftains at the bottom of the 7th.
And they're going to have the bottom of the order coming up. Clarkson, Tanner, and Isaacs. But Isaacs is, she's 2 for 2 today. Both singles.
Nevertheless, a rally is going to need to be started if the Chieftains have any hope to come back in this game. As they never.
Their job is to get on and get over and get home.
Mm-hmm. Through 5 innings in this ball game, Lady Chieftains had the lead of 1-0, and you know, in baseball, it's good job by
struck her out.
By Garcia to hold on to that one, and I'll go ahead and finish my thought as we come back for the bottom of the 7th. Right after this, you're watching Chieftain Softball on Tonganoxie Sports Live. Let's hope for a rally.
That is doggone amazing. Call Wizard of Paws at 913-416-0255 or visit their new location at 406 East 4th Street in Tonganoxie. Learn more at wizardofpawspet.com.
So, what is love? Love is being independent.
Love is dancing.
At Shriners Hospital for Children, love is a new smile.
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, love is caring for a child regardless of the family's ability to pay. Learn how you can send your love to the rescue at lovetotherescue.org.
Get back in the game with Physical Therapy Solutions in Tonganoxie. As a state-of-the-art outpatient physical therapy clinic, Physical Therapy Solutions will develop a plan of care to help you move, reduce pain, restore function, and prevent disability. Physical Therapy Solutions takes great pride in delivering current, quality-driven treatments. Your physical therapist will work with you to help you understand your body so you will achieve long-term health benefits. To learn more, call Physical Therapy Solutions at 913-417-7400 or visit ptsolutionsks.com.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 7th now. Lady Chieftains looking to put a rally here as they're down 4-1, and that one is lined right back to the pitcher, and there you go. Clarkson is on. First pitch she sees.
I believe that will be go down as an error on the pitcher. Nevertheless, we have the leadoff runner on. We need to make that hurt.
You'll take a base runner any way you can get in. Looks like we're going to have another courtesy runner as they got the hoodie over their jersey, so we cannot give a jersey number. But Clarkson will head back to the dugout, and
like we may have had put a little more speed on the bases there.
And this will be
good move by Whitman.
It is, and this will be bringing up Tanner.
She's 0 for 2 this game. She's grounded out to the shortstop twice.
I would say she's about due, partner.
I would too. And then Isaacs, hopefully she's on deck. She could stay hot.
Yep,
that's pass ball.
That one tried to block it, and throw over is not going to be near close. So the runner will advance up to second. Whitman.
The runner that matters, though, is still on deck.
Mm-hmm. If Tanner can get on, then
bring the tying run to the
Isaacs
plate.
will come on, be the tying run at the plate. And after Isaacs will be
top of the order.
Back to the top of the order with Kylie Vandervoort. And
swung at a bad pitch there.
Yeah, it was.
Like she's a little over anxious.
It hit the ground before it even got over the plate on that one, and Molly Tanner's going to have to be very patient and protect here on this one, and she does, and the runner does not go, and now decides to go, and you don't. That's something that you do not do, and that is something that is very frustrating.
Bad
to
base
any
running
ball
there.
player. Yep. Made the right decision to get back to second and decided to try to go again on the throw over the first, but now kind of sucking all the momentum out of the Lady Chieftains sails, and this brings up Sage Isaacs down to their final out, their last hope for a comeback in this ball game.
There's a good hit.
And a good solid hit, and that's going to bring him back up the top of the order. Sage Isaacs keeps it going.
She's 3 for 3 today. 3 solid singles. That'll bring up Vandervoort. She grounded out to the second baseman her last time up. She does have an infield single, though, however, this game. Just get on any way you can.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to make a base running blunder here.
No, you do not. That one is taken outside for ball.
Still giving that low strike, partner.
Mm-hmm. You know he didn't give it to Sarah Mays at one time earlier in the game, but nevertheless, there's the pitch and chop foul. So
looks like the same pitch.
Lady Chieftains now down to their last strike here in this ball game.
Much better game though this second game.
It was. And it could be even better. Let's hope for the best here. Pitch to Vandervoort.
Yes.
Rips it.
Foul ball.
Oh.
Boy, that would have been nice. She scalded that ball, too.
There's the pitch. Well low. Up high, runner goes, and nobody is there at second. Or was that ball four?
That was ball four.
Oh, that was ball four, so it wouldn't have even mattered. But nevertheless, Isaacs and Vandervoort now on, and the tying run
comes to the
is
plate.
at the plate, and Santiana Garcia.
Yep.
If she could just get into one here, could tie this ball game up and send this crowd into hysterics.
Just a base hit would be nice.
What's that one? Foul. Pop up to the first baseman, and that will be the ball game. And the Jeff West Tigers come into the fairgrounds here in Tongi, Kansas, and they take both games of tonight's doubleheader against your Lady Chieftains as they finish the first game 17-6, and they win this game 4-1. Like you said, partner, a much closer game this time around. It was a pitcher's duel for the majority of the night, and then there in that top of the sixth inning, Jeff West finally got through to Sarah Mays after seeing her 2-3 times through the order. Sometimes that just happens, though.
It does, and she did pitch a good game. She had 7 strikeouts, so she had a pretty good game, but just not good enough to win. Well, she didn't get a lot of run support either, so.
Yep, the offense was a little slow at time for the Lady Chieftains. They found their stride there at the end of game 1, and then they got the 1 run in the first inning of this game, and that is all they can muster out. But I tip my cap to Sarah Mays. She gave it all she had out there on the rubber, and I still think, I don't know exactly what happened on that call at home plate. I don't know if Garcia just had the ball knocked out of her hand or.
Well, the momentum definitely switched after that play.
Yeah, because like you and I talked about, if that's called an out, I mean, they get out of the inning.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, the game's tied.
Yeah.
But then it goes on to Jeff West adds on 2 more, and then they add on 1 more in the top of the 7th to make it 4-1. But you look back on it, Lady Chieftains had a couple of errors that came around to haunt them in both games, and that's one of the things that all levels of all sports, turnovers, errors, no matter what it is, they all come around and
they hurt you eventually.
They will hurt you eventually, but nevertheless, a valiant effort from the Lady Chieftains tonight, as that is going to do it for us this season here at Tonganoxie Sports Live. Again, I'm sure I speak on behalf of my partner. He has been come out and joined me this spring for baseball and softball games. What'd you think, partner? Did you enjoy it?
I really enjoyed it, and I think maybe here, I hope that our viewers see that it got a little bit better each time out, and culminating with the setup that we have out here today, I think was pretty nice. So,
yep.
The Lady Chieftains get swept. However, they never gave up. They came back after a pretty bad beating in that first game and had a really good game through the first 5 innings. So.
Yeah, and that's about all you can ask from your squad at the end of the night. So,
and like we said, partner, these ladies are really young, and I think in a couple of years or maybe even next year we'll start seeing some better things here.
Yep, it's a majority freshman sophomore team. Only 2 starting seniors This one, I think there's only one junior, too, and then everybody else is freshmen and sophomores. But, yeah, this varsity time that the underclassmen are getting now, it's going to start showing here in the next year or two. And
it'll definitely pay dividends.
Yeah, Tonganoxie softball will be back eventually. It's just like any other great teams at any level. Sometimes you just got to take a little year off, get a little rebuild or whatever, and you do what you got to do. But nevertheless,
well, I'm looking forward to doing it again next year.
Yeah, look forward to being back out here next spring. We've got one under our belts now, so I think we know how to handle ourselves for next season. But with that being said, just want to give a quick shout out to BJ Harris, my boss. Again, thank you for hooking me up with this setup. It has been awesome coming out and covering all these games for all the Tonganoxie High School athletics viewers at home that couldn't make it out to any of the games this year, or for whatever reason. If you live all the way out of state, like I know Riley Beach's grandma out in Arizona, for every basketball game she'd always tune in and watch, and that I enjoyed doing it. This is kind of what I want to go in and do for a living, so I guess this is just about as good a practice as I can get. So that being said, on behalf of the Harris Media Services, my boss BJ Harris, Cody Witt, the athletic director at Tonganoxie High School, Mark Farrar, the head principal at Tonganoxie High School, and my partner Dennis Drennan, I am Dylan Funk saying thank you so much for joining us this season. I look forward to seeing you this upcoming fall as we start again with Chieftain football. It's going to be a great season this year, and I will see you the next time. Take care.
You've been watching Tonganoxie High School Athletics on your new home for the Chieftains, Tonganoxie Sports Live. Tonganoxie Sports Live is presented by Kansas Insurance, locally owned and operated. Learn more at kansasins.com. Also by Brothers Market, Community National Bank, Midwest Chiropractic Center, S&S Auto Body, The White Birch Agency Realty Executives, Physical Therapy Solutions, First State Bank and Trust, the Tonganoxie Recreation Commission, and Wizard of Paws. Thanks for watching, and be sure to catch every second of the action right here on your home for the Chieftains, Tonganoxie Sports Live.